Alright, if you want to learn how to achieve this honey blonde unit with highlights, stay tuned and get into it. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and get started. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and share. These are the products that I'm using for today's tutorial. Now, this unit that I'm using today is an already pre-used unit that I wore for my birthday, and I colored this for my birthday. However, it was not light enough or bright enough. It is a frontal unit. So you're going to start with 6 to 8 scoops of the BW bleach. So sorry that the plastic is in the way, y'all. I don't know what I was thinking. So 6 to 8 scoops of the BW Clairol bleach. Today we're using 40 volume developer for this bleach bath because it is not going to damage the hair because we are also mixing it with water. But it's going to process and lift the color quicker as compared to 30 or 20 volume developer. Now you want to achieve like a thin consistency because it is a bleach bath. We want it not to be clumpy and equally mixed. So I'm adding more 40 volume developer to get that pancake consistency, but it's going to be a little bit thinner than that. You also want to get a good size container so that you have enough depth to dip your unit into. So we're going to keep on mixing this until we achieve this perfect creamy consistency. Now you're going to get 4 cups of boiling hot water and you're going to slowly add it in and mix it in. Don't get too ahead of yourselves and just dump everything in there because you will have clumps. It's basically like pancake mixture. So we're going to slowly add in the hot water, the boiling hot water, as we mix to avoid clumps because you do not want your unit to have patches, honey, that is not cute. So we are mixing it in slowly and adding in the hot boiling water. As you continue to mix and add the hot boiling water, you will notice that it's giving you a bath consistency, which is perfect. So now we're getting ready to dip our unit, and what I like to do is fold the bottom of the hair and then dip it in. And I definitely should be wearing gloves. I don't know what I was thinking, but using your applicator brush, you're going to dip the hair. You're going to push it more into the water, the bleach bath, so that it is fully covered. And so I let this sit for, you can let it sit for 30 to 40 minutes. I let it sit for 40 minutes, but honestly 30 minutes is really the sweet spot. Now you're going to cover it with aluminum foil to just help it process faster and let it heat, let all the chemicals heat up in there. So here is my timer set for 40 minutes. 2 minutes already went by clearly, and here we are checking it at the 16-minute mark. Now, as I previously said, this unit is a previously colored unit I used for my birthday, but was not feeling the color. So when I pull this hair out, you will see the orange. That is the color I was trying to achieve the first time. But this bleach bath basically removed the color and is also lightening the hair. So you want to carefully remove the unit out of the bleach bath and just make sure everything is good. We're just doing damage control, making sure that the bleach is touching every truss of hair and no truss of hair is left behind. And this is actually how you should dip your unit in there, with the inside of the cap facing up. That way every piece of hair is covered by the unit. And also you do not need to bleach the knots because clearly everything is dipped in the bleach, so the knots will already be bleached. So we're going to let that sit and finish up the time for 16 minutes. Okay, girl, she is good and ready to go. We're going to go ahead and neutralize her off camera and shampoo and everything off camera. So now that we have done that, I have not forgotten about the highlights that I want to add to this unit. But first, we need to dry her up. So I'm brushing through the hair, making sure that it is straight. We're going to use our Tresumme heat protectant because we do not want to damage this hair. She already went through a process, child. And just combing that heat protectant through the hair. I'm using my portable heat dryer and I just put it right on top of the unit and let it rip. Now this is the unit completely dried and we're getting ready to do the highlights. So I'm just having fun with it. I'm placing clips where I want to do the highlights before I even start applying the product. It's just easier this way, it's quicker this way, and you do not need or want to be waiting a long periodical time to try to do your highlights. So basically I want this look to be symmetrical, so whatever I'm doing on one side, I'm doing on the other side. So for the highlights, we're using 30 volume developer, and you're going to do 2 to 3 scoops. You may need 4 scoops. The more the better, to be very honest, because you don't want to be applying and then stopping while the hair is processing to mix some more bleach. So the more the better, and you equally apply 30 volume developer until you reach a pancake consistency. So I have a smaller brush this time around because we're doing highlights, small pieces of hair, and you're just going to pour in that 30 volume developer until you achieve that pancake consistency. Now this is the ideal consistency. It is a little bit thin. However, since we're doing highlights, we really want it to penetrate the hair. As you can see, I really had fun in the back. The places where you see the clips, we are also adding highlights. I know it looks crazy, but I know what's going on. So we're going to go ahead and get started. I personally want to start from the front. But before we do that, I can't forget to add Shimmer Light shampoo to the bleach. This helps to tone the hair that we are bleaching. We do not want a brassy look, so the purple helps to tone it and calm it down. Also, if you want, you can choose the pre-purple bleach or the blue bleach that is actually in the stores. So now I'm going to get aluminum foil. This is going to help it to process fast, and we're going to put the aluminum foil behind each tress of hair, and you want to make sure that you comb through the hair so that the bleach applies seamlessly. Now for me, I am not applying the bleach all the way to the root. I'm going to leave about ½ an inch of the hair that color, and then I will apply the bleach. So once you apply the bleach, the hair is going to stick to the aluminum foil. So just be careful, make sure your mannequin is not swinging all over the place. And we're going to apply it, and as you can see, she is a little bit runny, so be careful and just have control over it. Just apply it on top, underneath the hair, and all the way to the end. Alright, now after 30 minutes, I'm checking the color and it's pretty good to go. You don't want to overdo it. So we're going to carefully and slowly and seamlessly slide the aluminum foil off of the hair. And we're going to use neutralizing shampoo off camera and the conditioning shampoo off camera. Now for all y'all that know me, you know I love to style the unit on my head while it's damp. So we just finished washing it and deep conditioning it. As you can see, those highlights are popping through, honey. And I'm going for a curved part today. I know it's a simple part, but you really want it to frame your face. That's why I put heavy emphasis on styling it when it is wet and damp. So we're going to give ourselves a cute curviana. And as always, we are using Design Essentials Mousse. She lays it right down, and this does over half the job for you after she's dry. You don't have to do so much flat ironing because we are using this mousse and not only making sure that the part area is flat, but the whole hair. We apply it and just comb it down even onto the baby hair so it's all flat and good to go. I just wanted to show y'all an up close view after I have set the hair with the mousse. After this, we're going to go ahead and put our portable dryer on top of her and let her dry for 30 minutes. I like to check every 30-minute increment. And this is her. This is the unit. You see how nice and flat the unit is laid, even though we have not flat ironed her yet. I just love how the highlights are peeping through. It's multi-dimensional. It's not just one solid color. And now she's ready to be flat ironed and styled. So yep, this is the hair. If you love this tutorial, please like, comment, and subscribe, and follow.